All right, so ladies and gentlemen, here we are for the official. Welcome here to the small business. Give me 1 second here. I apologize, guys. This is really not really me right here. So we're going to go ahead and take two in here. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, happy Friday once again. This is a beautiful and amazing time, and I'm so happy that we are able now as finally able to go ahead and get this going. And I'm just so happy about that. So I want to say happy Friday, everybody, and welcome to the Small Business Network podcast, along with your partner and CEO, Shawn White. And guys, we're going to have some fun here. So this is going to be a makeup as far as for Wednesday, in which we try to get this all situated with. But I believe as far as for today, we're going to go ahead and get it rocking and rolling. So I'm pretty confident about that. So welcome once again here. This is episode 11 of the Small Business Network podcast. And what we do here is that we give entrepreneurs, individuals, people such as yourself, the opportunity to really showcase your talents and let the world know exactly on who you are. I love as far as with this theme in which that we have, because we give entrepreneurs, business owners, speakers, coaches, therapists, like singers, we give actors, actresses, we give as far as the entrepreneur an opportunity to let people know who you are and have a whole lot of fun and make a whole bunch of connections as well. So I'm just so happy about that. And do me a favor, if you will, if you're coming in live, put in hashtag live. Let me know exactly where you're tuning in from, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're catching this on the replay, go ahead and do the same thing. Even more importantly, do me a favor. Invite all your people, bring your whole entire community, bring them in. Go ahead and share this out, because guys, on a Friday, let's have some fun here, shall we? Too much seriousness going on in the world. People are just so serious, right? We got Brazil in the house. Welcome, Fernando. So let's have a little fun here. Let's have some fun here. So to tell you a little bit more as far as my special guest, Gerard Shedd, got a chance to really been getting to know him, and I love for the fact that he does a little bit of everything, and I like that, because as an entrepreneur, you have to be versatile, right? You don't want to be what is known as a one-trick pony, right? Because who likes a one-trick pony, right? So it's always best to be versatile and just bring more flavor as far as to your resume, so to speak, right? And with this gentleman here, he was no exception. And also, I love for the fact as well that he's actually working with my business partner, Dr. James, and he's actually under him as well. So he's one of his artists, so which is even more exciting. So Dr. James, if you can do me a favor, already invited Gerard. You can let him know as far as that I'm waiting for him to go ahead and hit center stage, because this is pretty much his opportunity. This is his time to shine. And yes, I can sit here and I can talk to you guys all day long, right? I can tell you jokes, right? I can give you words of insight. I can give you tips and techniques, but I will have my day. Today is not that day. Today is all about Mr. Gerard Shedd, and I really want you guys to really, this is going to be a treat, I assure you. So I'm just waiting for the star of our show, Mr. Gerard Shedd, to come on board. And guys, do me a favor, if you will. I know there's some people as far as in the listening audience, and I appreciate you guys, but come on board, put a comment in. Let me know where you're tuning in from, right? If you know me, if you've been following me for quite some time, I appreciate you, Dr. James. If you know me for quite some time, I love to have a dialogue. I love to interact as far as with the audience. I love to know your insights, your perspectives. I love it as far as when you put the comments in, because it fuels me, right? Versus me of having a monologue, right? Like I said, I can sit here and talk to you all day, but that's no fun, right? Because then people start to just, tune off, right? And they start to, watch something maybe on Netflix, or maybe a dog and pony trick or something like that. I don't know. It's a Friday. So let's have some fun here with social media, right? Let's really make it to where it can be educational, it can be empowering, it can be inspirational, right? Because we never know on what a person is going through, right? We got people that's maybe going through sickness. Some people maybe experience a loss in their family. Some people may be experiencing a financial hardship. Some people may be confused and may not know the next step. So with the Small Business Network podcast, we love to give you guys a variety, right, of people that could come on board. And guess what? Maybe that could even spark us some ideas, guys. Because I remember when I used to follow, other speakers and other people that do their Facebook lives, I used to love it because I used to always get like different concepts, different ideas, different strategies. And that really, more importantly, gave me the motivation and inspiration to just keep on going, right? And I love that. Thank you, Fernando. I definitely do appreciate that. And yeah, most certainly I'm a man of my word. I told you that. And yeah, I love to share wisdom and always bring light. That's what I'm here for. It's the reason why that I'm still alive, right? So, hey, I'm serving my purpose. But I really would love to talk to Gerard. So I don't know as far as if he's powdering his nose, right? I don't know, right? But hey, the audience is waiting, my friend. And we don't want to keep them waiting. All right, there he is. So with the power of social media and technology, I'm going to go ahead and add them into the mix. Let's go ahead and on the roll because, like I mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, it's not about me. If you want to hear more from me and my other exciting co-hosts, please feel free to check out the Small Business Network show, not the podcast, but the show, in which that will be airing that live tomorrow on Facebook at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Check your local listings, and which that in itself, we do that much more of a variety. So here we go, guys. So we have here the one, the only, as soon as this camera comes up, and we can go ahead and see his handsome and devilish face, if you will. We have here Mr. Gerard Shed. Mr. Gerard, are you there? I said, Mr. Gerard, are you there?
Mr. Shawn White.
Okay, yes, sir, we are here, but your camera's froze.
How you doing? It said joining, but I don't see you yet.
Okay, we hear
I thought
you.
I heard you say something.
Can you hear us, my friend? Can you hear us out there in TV land? Your camera is froze, kind sir.
The what?
Uh-oh. The sound seems like that we have a lag here.
Your phone is breaking up. I'm not hearing you.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I can hear you perfectly.
Yeah, every time you say something, your phone breaks up.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you hear me in the listening
Well, how
audience?
you doing, man?
Uh-oh. So, Gerard, try this. I'm going to go ahead and take you out, but come right back in, my friend.
It say now that you're joining, right?
Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and remove you, and then from there, I'm going to try to bring you back on, and hopefully that will clear it up.
Let me try this other one.
I'm going to take you out now and bring you right back in. Okay, are you there?
I didn't hear you, Mr. White. Let me see how did I do that a while ago? Okay.
Okay, hold on one second. I'm going to bring you back in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, can you hear me pretty good? If everybody can hear me, just put in a 1. Let me know if you're still here with us. We're going to attempt again as far as to bring in Mr. Shed because it looks like he's having a little technical difficulties. So let's go ahead and try this again. So I'm going to bring you in right now, and let's see what we got here. All right, excellent. So let's see here. So with the power of social media, all right. So, Mr. Gerard, are you there with us? Okay, you're sick.
Sir?
Okay, you are breaking up severely bad. Do you have your Wi-Fi on? Okay, so it looks like here, okay, I don't know what's going on here. Well, it looks like here, yeah, you're moving severely slow. Okay. Yeah, we're not getting anything. Okay. Yeah, it looks like you're moving severely slow.
How's that?
Okay, there we go. That looks up. Well, it was.
It was.
There you
How's
go.
that?
Okay, there you go. You right there.
I'm right here.
Yeah, that's perfect right
That's
there.
perfect
That's
right here.
perfect
Then I'm
right
gonna leave
there.
it right
Salute.
here, man. I'm gonna leave it right here.
Okay.
How you doing, man? Thank you, Mr. White, Shawn White, man,
All
and
right.
Doc too, man. Thank you guys so much. Y'all been working so hard trying to get me on, man. I have to appreciate it.
All right, awesome. Now, before we go ahead and move forward, I just need to know, guys, can everybody hear my guest? Can everybody hear Gerard? Please let me know, Dr. James, audience, please let me know if you can hear Gerard.
If you hear me, just say yes or wave your hand. And how you doing?
Let me know, guys. So far, I'm not getting any comments, so I don't think that as far as people can hear you, I'm waiting here to see what a person says. So I'm not quite too certain here. But in any event, let's go ahead and get the show rocking and rolling because, the audience has been waiting long enough. So let's go ahead and get this rolling. So first and foremost, Gerard, so if you can just tell people exactly on who you are.
Well, my name is Gerald. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I go by the name AKA G Shed the Messenger. You can Google that one. I'm a published author, a music artist, entrepreneur, and man, I love writing. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. But my main thing is Facebook. I love Facebook, man, just to be real with it. I love Facebook. I love doing Facebook. And when I do anything, I really do Facebook. So
Awesome. Awesome. So tell the audience as well as far as on what kind of artist you are, because when I first heard that, I was very, very intrigued. And Dr. James know that I'm a huge fan of the art. He knows that. So tell listen to the audience, what kind of artist are you, my friend?
and what song did you listen to,
I
Mr.
haven't.
White?
Yeah, I mean, as far as for right now, I mean, I haven't really.
Education.
I'm sorry.
Look here. Education Rule the World is the song that we're focused on.
Okay, so
And Education Rule the World is a song that simply say that education rule the world. True statement. The first one of the first thing they ask you on the job application is what's your highest level of education? You ever run across that on your application for employment?
I mean, we all
You know,
we all have.
right. And I'm just saying, get an education. And my focus is the youth, but I'm an international artist. I just share knowledge. That's why I go by the name of G Shed the Messenger. I don't do nothing without a message, anything. I don't write a book without a message. I got 2 books published on Amazon and
So
Kindle.
let me make sure I understand you correctly. So you're an international artist. So basically, I think for more clarification for the listening audience, because an international artist can be in anything. It could be in jazz, it can be in hip hop, it can be in country, it can be in pop, it can be in rock. Can you be a little bit more specific for the audience? What type of artist are you, besides from being an international artist? Which, by the way, is fantastic. But if you can bring more clarity to that.
Sure, I will. Actually, I'm a rap artist. I do rap music. That's my main thing is rap music. And I just started working with a friend of mine and doing poetry put to music, which is finna to be one of my main focuses now. And what kind of music or art you would call that, I don't know. Because it's something so new. It's like I heard someone say, I remind them of who, Miss Madonna? Gil Scott Heron or somebody. And I'm like, the new song, When Is the World Gonna Wake Up? It's simply, I believe in Allah saying in the Holy Quran to say a word that'll touch your very soul in the Bible. It speaks about seeking knowledge. So I like sharing knowledge, man.
Yeah,
You know, sharing
absolutely.
knowledge is everything. I
Absolutely.
don't write a book. I don't do a music. I don't recite no poems or nothing. There's 84 poems in my book. It's on Amazon Live. It's on Amazon. If you go to Amazon or you just Google my name, Gerald G. Shed, Gerald, with the initial G and Shed, Shed, like a tool shed.
Yeah.
The album will come up, the book will come up, and everything. And I'm just excited to be, you know, share the information with you guys. I wanted to play a song. When is the world gonna wake up, man? It's my new piece with Miss Donna the Real. She's here right here with me. You guys say hello, please. Just say hi. She's a good friend of mine, and she's gonna be on the album and everything.
Awesome.
But
Well, hopefully we'll be able to get to that. But I do have a few questions that I believe that'd be very pertinent as far as for the audience. But hopefully we'll be able to get to that. So I am curious though, because you mentioned that you're an international artist, and also your music also speaks in terms of like education. What I'm hearing, spoken word, mostly truth, if I'm understanding you correctly. Who was your manager that's helping you with that as far as get out there as far as with your music and with your career?
Dr. James is a good friend of mine. Dr. James, he has the TV show and all type of shows. But Dr. James is helping me with this. I call him Doc. Actually, I just met the brother, and I'm so excited to be working with him, man. I can't tell you enough about Dr. James, man.
And
And
how
he's a real doctor too. It's amazing.
absolutely and how exactly would you say that he's managing you, Gerard?
Well, he's putting some shows together behind the scene. Y'all get ready for me, man. I got a stage presence. We really love the stage presence. Stage presence is everything. But he's putting some shows together behind the scene, put some shows together. We're getting ready to do some book signings and everything. I got the book. I'm gonna do the book signing. We're doing the book for $15. You get it signed and get to take the picture with the brother and everything. It's gonna be exciting. And it's called the Book of Poems for Women and the Men Who Love Them. And I often say that every woman is in the book. There's a poem in the book called The Perfect Woman. And people say, ain't no perfect woman, ain't nobody perfect. But I said, wait a minute. God said he created everything perfect and in order. Now I rest my case. Now we can talk about anything and everything, right? But when God says something, I don't put nothing to it or take nothing from it. I'm just a messenger, man. You know what I'm saying? I really truly
Absolutely.
believe that God has called me to share a message with you guys, and I want to share it with you guys. And I'm doing work after work after work, like I have the book and Education Rule the World, and you see me coming. But Education Rule the World is the main platform that Dr. James want me to talk about.
Okay. Awesome. So, what inspired you, Gerald, to become an artist? Because some people, inspired to be like a chef. Some people inspired to be, like an author, right? A singer, a dancer. So, what inspired you as far as to become an artist? When did that passion, or where did that passion stem from?
Well, it was kind of like innate, Mr. White, because I remember when I was like 12 or 13 years old, I started writing poetry songs,
Are
but
you
I
breaking up,
wasn't
Gerald?
published.
I'm sorry.
I said like when I was like 12, I started when I was like 12 or 14. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, but your pitch is kind of breaking up. So,
Okay.
okay.
Let's see if we can get it right here. How's that?
Okay, that's a little better. That's a little better. Okay.
That's better?
Yeah, it's better. Go ahead.
But like I was saying, you know, I started writing as an artist. It started as writing. When I was young, I always liked the writing for some reason, writing, expressing myself. So I started out writing poetry when I was real young, and I kept to it. And George Benson was my favorite guy on Broadway.
Mm,
So I want to give a shout out to George Benson, man. I love you, man. And Curtis Blow is my favorite music artist. I remember when I first started rapping, the guy told me the black boys, bebop. He said, rapping around, he said, I can't beatbox with you. You got that blow style. He was talking about Curtis Blow, right? And Curtis Blow is my favorite artist. I'll be doing the cover song on If I Rule the World. I want to give a shout out to Curtis Blow, man, LL Cool J, all you guys, man. If you're watching, you know one of the guys, tell them G shared the message, say hello, please.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So tell us about the event center that's I believe that's taking place.
Well, I happen to be in a very fortunate position working with some very, very kind guys, kind men. Pastor Raphael, he owns the building at 1709 Martin Luther King Boulevard, Dallas, Texas, 75215. It's an event center, hold about 300 people. We're remodeling the whole building inside and out. It's going to be amazing. I'll be posting some pictures. If you want to follow me on Facebook. I do everything on Facebook. But the event center is going to be opening soon, and it's my platform. It's amazing that I have my own platform. I have to invite you up here from Florida, Mr. White. I got to invite you up here from Florida to the event center. I'm one of the bosses, man, and I'm going to have people come from all over the world. I believe that the new music that I'm fixing to do and is doing is going to wake a lot of people up and bring a lot of people together. I'm getting ready to do the video for When Is the World Going to Wake Up. So you got.
No. You starting to break. You starting to. You starting to break up again, Gerald. I'm sorry.
I was saying I admit I want to send a shout out to Oprah Winfrey, right, and Steve Harvey. You know, two of my favorite people. You know, they have a dedication to them in the book as well. But I'm going to invite you here from Florida, Mr. White. When the event center opens, I'm going to do some big things. Me and Doc with Garcia Parra and Campion Ruddick. We're going to be doing some big things. I want to give a shout out to you guys, man. I love y'all, man. Believe that. Want to give a shout out to the doc. I got you, baby. Education of the world. I am GC at the Messenger, man. I'm excited. Man, I want to hear some more questions. Give me another question. I'm ready, man.
Yeah, excellent. So with that being said, now let's go ahead and talk about the new book. So definitely tell us more about the new book and what it entails, and what can the listener, I'm sorry, what can the reader expect when they read this new book?
Well, it's a book of poetry. And in this book, it shares the importance of women. That's why it's a book of poems for women and the men who love them.
Okay.
So it's specifically for them, but it's for us too. You know, the men who love them. We love women, man. And what you guys can expect from the book is a lot of knowledge. I acknowledge my mother, a mother's love, uh, the perfect woman, what a woman should be to a man. There's a poem in there called The Gateways, which says that a woman is a gateway between heaven and earth. There's no other way to get here or there. Women are so important, man, and God wants you guys to know how important y'all are. That's for every woman that's listening out there. God wants you to know that you are the vehicles of life. Women, period. They done tried cloning. You can't do that. They done tried a lot of stuff. It's not working.
That's right.
Procreate with women, you know, and then I love God. I'm a godly man, man. I love God. I can't talk enough about God because I know how much God done blessed me to write and do what I do. And y'all expect some amazing things. I got an amazing composition coming up for you guys. Trust me. And I got some amazing people working with me like you, Mr. White, and Doc. And I'm just going. And I got Mr. Donna Naru working with me on my side. Oh, my God. You guys can get ready. We're going to change the world. That's what every artist, every real artist, true artist want to do. I want to change the world. I'm going to change the culture of music. I have a song that I'm working on called You Got to Be a Good Student to Be a Leader to Teach, dedicated to Bishop Omar Jawar. I want to send a shout out to Bishop Omar Jawar as well. OGU here in Dallas, urban specialist Bruce Wayne, and Miss Jawar, Miss Anita Jawar, man, I want to tell you guys, I love you guys, and I'm pushing with all I got. I'm pushing with everything I have, man. Amen. To give you guys what you deserve, man. I'm not gonna give you nothing you don't deserve. That's not in my style, man. And everything I come with is gonna be simple. You're gonna be able to understand it if I write it. Your kids will be able to understand it. And I don't write anything, and I don't do any music that my mama can't hear. My mother, she's still here with us. I'm so blessed. And then I got 2 grandsons too. I can't do nothing that contradicts, that makes them, you know, that I don't do in front of them.
Right.
You know, so when I do what I do international, it's going to be on the international level. It's something you guys done seen before. But we're going to make a great change with Doc. I'm going to make a great change with you, Mr. White. I look forward to you put me on your shows, man, and then I'm getting ready to do the video and everything. Actually, I'm going to start on the video. When is the world going to wake up? I'm talking with a friend, and I'm in collaboration now. And he heard the song. He's so excited about it, and I am too. And I'd like for you to present it on your show when we get through with it.
Okay.
And I'll go over there with Doc, and we'll go over with you for the next episode of what we should be ready in a couple of weeks to show it.
Well, what I can recommend to you is that after we're done, then what you can do is actually put that link as far as in the comment section, so that way people can then, you know, they can go on my page
and they can
check this
respond
out,
to
right?
me. I
And
can
they can
respond
listen to it from there. Correct.
Right.
Correct. So
I will be doing that after we get through. I'll be going back and liking some comments or whatever, right? Most definitely.
Okay.
And responding to a couple of them if necessary.
Excellent. Now, in terms of the book, how many pages is it? Is it a short read? Is it a long read?
It's like a 100-page book. It's 84 poems in the book.
Okay.
And it has the back and the front pages to it. It's writing on our front and back, right?
Okay.
And it's 84 poems in the book. So you guys got 84 poems you can look to and read from, and I guarantee you, the book is $11.99 on Amazon plus shipping. But I guarantee you, if you get that book, you're not gonna regret it. It'll make a good gift for your mom or for the whole house. And I want to encourage everybody to read, man, and read and study, take care of people, help people. God said that life is God said if you want to help him, to help the people. So
absolutely.
we got to help each other.
Absolutely. So I want to make sure. So I want to make sure that I understand it. So the book is already available. It's already ready as far as for a person to go ahead and go on Amazon, you mentioned, and read it and digest it and really get value from it. Correct?
It's yes, sir. You're absolutely correct, Mr. White. It's on Amazon as we speak. You can go to Amazon right now and pull up a book of poems for women and the men who love them, or you can pull up my name, Gerald G. Shedd, and it's going to come up. The book is $11.99. It's got 84 poems in it. And like I said, you know, it's a book of poems for women. The disposition of women is many. They are mothers. They are mates, right? They are aunties, our mothers, our grandmothers, man. It's just a big deal. Oh my God, I can't say how much I love my mother. And I love women like I love my mother. I just do, you know. And
Gerard, you're breaking up again, my friend. Okay, so with that, yeah, because you are breaking up. So let's go ahead and start closing down this interview. So before we go ahead and end it for tonight, Gerard, any lasting words that you would like to leave for your audience? Anything in which that you would like to leave, that excuse me, that would impress as far as on their spirit or on their hearts as far as for this Friday evening?
yes, sir, I do. And absolutely about
You breaking up, my friend.
I have to say that
Yeah,
life is
camera
about
freezing.
helping people. Life is about helping people. That's what I want to share with the audience. Life is about helping people. And charity starts at home. So if you want to help somebody, help your family and help anybody. Because life is about helping people. God is not going to come down here and take care of us. We got to take care of each other.
Absolutely, absolutely. So with that being said, guys, this wraps up another episode here on the Small Business Network podcast. I definitely want to thank as far as my special guest here and also fellow co-host, Mr. Gerard Shedd, hailing all the way as far as from Texas. You guys be on the lookout as far as for his book that's actually on Amazon as of right now. So he's going to go ahead and put that link as far as in the comments section once that we're done. And he's also going to share with you, I believe you mentioned as far as your song, which is available on YouTube as well, correct? So everyone
Right.
can dive in that. Okay, so definitely make sure that you put that in the comment section so people can definitely go ahead and dive into that. And with that being said, guys, we appreciate you all. This wraps another episode once again for the Small Business Network podcast. Please be on the lookout for tomorrow where we will air the Small Business Network, the show in which that we have weekly. That's going to be on Facebook Live at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. Central Time. So please stay tuned in for the details. And that's something you don't want to miss because we're going to have an action pack as far as episode with numerous guests and who knows on what we'll be talking about. So on behalf of myself and the whole entire Small Business Network family, we appreciate you all. Enjoy the rest of your Friday evening, and if what we stated on here either motivated, transformed, or inspired at least one person, then may God be the glory. We take no credit for absolutely none of it. Until then, you're all amazing. We appreciate everyone out there in Facebook world. By His grace and mercy, look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Peace and love, family.
Thank you guys so
Thank you.
much.
Thank
Peace.
you. Right on.